46 local high schools compete in a tournament of knowledge for a trip to Europe on this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by SBC, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, the one, the only, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Welcome to Quiz Kids. We're in our third round of play, and today we have two of our most consistently excellent, strong teams playing together. At least one of them is guaranteed a slot in our Elite Eight coming up in just a couple of weeks. Will it be the Bentley Phoenixes? Or will it be the Monta Vista Matadors? Let's find out now, shall we? Let's play the collaboration round. Gentlemen, welcome back. We will be playing this first round as a team. As you recall, I will have a series of 10-point questions in my hand. Here they are. I will ask your team a question, give you a few seconds to collaborate, and then ask your captain, Brent or Alex, to give me the answer you think is correct. Give me the right answer, Brett, and you will score 10 points. Give me the wrong answer, Alex, and the other team will be allowed to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. We'll go back and forth till the buzzer signals the end of the round, okay? Good luck to both teams. Bentley, you get the first question. Called the Free State and the Old Line State, it tried to buck the prohibition in the 1920s, not restricting its citizens from consuming alcohol. What is this East Coast state whose northern border is the Mason-Dixon line?
Maryland? I think that's the Old Line State.
Is it Maryland? I think so. Maryland?
That is right for 10 points. Matadors, it began as a Roman settlement called Castrum Divionense, located on the road from Lyon to Mainz, and was home to its region's most powerful dukes. What is this historical capital of the province of Burgundy that is famous for its mustard?
Dijon. Okay. Dijon?
Gouldens. No, I'm kidding. It is Dijon. You're right. 10 points. Yes! But wouldn't it be cool if there was a city called French's or something? You know, in Europe and the Middle East, this is a small, separated garden pavilion, usually in the shape of a polygon with at least one open side. What are these structures whose electronic or computer versions are usually public access points for using the internet?
Gateway? Gateway? No.
Brett?
Gateway?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal, Matadors.
Portal?
A kiosk. Okay, Monta Vista, your next question. In sculpture, it is the opposite of intaglio, which by contrast has a negative image. What is this 5-letter term that also denotes a brief and uncredited appearance in a play, TV show, or film, usually by a celebrity?
Cameo.
That is right for 10 points. In 2003, their descendants signed a truce in Pikeville, Kentucky, but it was more of a publicity stunt since their conflict had ended more than a century earlier. Who are these two families that were involved in a violent feud along the Tug Fork River in the West Virginia-Kentucky backcountry?
The Hatfields and McCoys.
That's right! Examples might include infinity minus infinity, infinity to the 0 power, or 0 to the 0 power. These are instances of what situation in calculus where there is not enough information to properly compute the limit of an expression, and an operation like L'Hopital's rule must be applied.
Indeterminate forms? Indeterminate forms?
That is right. Yes. It allows systems of equations of the form AX equals C, where A is a square invertible matrix to be solved using determinants. What is this rule named for a Swiss mathematician and not a character on Seinfeld?
Sure. Newman's rule?
Not Newman's rule. No!
Kramer's rule?
Yes, Kramer's rule. Her 1938 Nobel Prize was awarded for the biographies of her parents, The Exile and The Fighting Angel, making her the first female U.S. recipient for literature. Who is this author whose first novel, East Wind, West Wind, was followed by a Pulitzer winner, The Good Earth?
Pearl S. Buck.
That is right for 10 points. And that signals the end of the round. Let's look at the score. Bentley has 20, Monta Vista has 50 points. We will return and say hello to the teammates in just a moment. Welcome back. I would like to take this moment to welcome members of Troop 47, Boy Scouts from Foster City, sitting over here in our audience. Welcome, gentlemen. They are here because one of the newest merit badges is to call our number, 650-637-1936, and attend a performance of Quiz Kids. That's right, gentlemen, right? That's right. Good for you. All right. Well, I certify that you have all passed this merit badge. I appreciate your coming in. Look forward to seeing more Scout members. Let's say hello to the Bentley team and Brett Hallahan. I said Brett, but it came out Brett, and you made a look. So that's why I've said Brett so many times. But hi, Brett.
Hello, Brett.
Brett, Bentley is doing something that they do every spring that I find really exciting. They drop their curriculum for 2 weeks, and what do they do?
We do a thing called mini-mesters or mini-semesters or mini-term, depending on who you ask. And we only have 2 classes a day. They're really long, and teachers get to decide to teach whatever they want.
Whatever teacher wants to teach.
Yeah.
None of this curriculum shoved at us by the state.
Nah.
Fantastic. So what are you taking?
I'm taking chess and a cappella singing.
A cappella singing sounds really cool.
It is fun.
And then chess, you guys just learn how to become better players? You learn different moves and stuff?
Essentially, yeah.
Wonderful. Aaron Wilson, what are you taking?
I'm taking archery and ancient Greek.
Now, could you combine those and
Yes.
speak ancient Greek while you're doing your archery?
In fact, bow. Yeah, we learned the word for bow. It's bios.
Bios.
Yeah.
So you pull back your bios?
I don't know arrow yet.
Yeah. And
pull back
you
your
don't know what to
bios.
do after you pull back your bios because you haven't learned what arrow means, how to say arrow.
Right. Well, we're gonna get there.
Good, and I look forward to that advanced lesson. Hayden Greif-Neal. Hi, Hayden. You're also taking chess.
Yes, I am.
So have you ever played Brett?
Many times.
Who's better?
I think we've beaten each other an equal number of times.
And you're also taking diplomacy, I see. No, but you should. You're taking a course in Hercules.
Yep.
Well, what a hero. That must be fun.
He kills a lot of people.
He kills a lot of people. He's out of his mind through much of his life. And I'd like to introduce your coach and the teacher of the Hercules course, Heather Ludwig. Monta Vista, Alex Cohn, you guys should do mini-masters. We should all do that. That sounds really cool, don't you think?
Yeah.
You are starting a new publication at school. It's kind of separate from the regular school, so you're not bound by all the rules and stuff. But explain what this publication is.
Well, Monta Vista is a really high-stress school, so we want to have some kind of forum where people can just describe the issues that are going on in their lives. So it's an anonymous forum, open to all students. Yeah.
And you say anonymous, it'll be a written publication, it's not an online thing? It's, no. Okay, good. And you haven't gotten submissions yet, but you hope to have the whole thing collected, edited, and published in a month.
Yes, we're working hard.
Isn't that high stress?
It is, but just for us.
Oh,
for everyone
okay.
else.
Well, good. Well, good luck to you there. Ojas.
Hi.
Ojas, you and your brother had never been to New York, so your family took you to New York?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I want to meet your parents.
Yeah.
I've never been to, I'll figure something out. So how was the Big Apple?
It was great. We saw a lot of things. It was like Times Square, Rockefeller Center, and my favorite thing was when we went to see Spamalot on Broadway.
Yeah, big Broadway hit, the last Tony winner. Good for you. You enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was great.
Good. You plan to go back sometime on your own?
Yeah, maybe while I'm in college.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anthony Bello.
Yes.
Every time you come, you always have a new obsession in literature, and this time it's Pushkin.
Yeah, in fact, I brought a Lucky Charm, and I had it during a debate that I never thought I'd win, and somehow I did.
You've brought a Pushkin poem.
Yeah, Kresovice.
So read some of that for us.
It's a free verse, and I don't quite know how to pronounce it.
Okay, go ahead.
Думаю, что тебе хотеться Guliat s Milinichim Menchichim Je. No. V Skulje. I know, it's wonderful. That part about the temple?
Oh my God, Anthony, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry.
Do any of you speak Russian? Any of you know Russian?
No. We've got to move on, but thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Big hand for your coach, Ed Puccinelli. Oh my goodness. Would you give your hand to the man who every morning offers to give me a big pushkin? Our judge, Frank Saboti. All right. We will be right back and play more Quiz Kids. Don't go away. Let's play the lightning round. Hands on your buzzers, gentlemen. Questions are still worth 10 points. First person to buzz in gets to answer for their team. And if you give me the correct answer, you'll score the points. If you do not, the other team will be allowed to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with what you have heard so far. And if you give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team. We will go back and forth. Well, no, we won't do that either. Just keep buzzing in until the buzzer signals the end of the round. A lot of buzzers here. Good luck to both teams. Here we go. Its author requested that its title be changed so that it wouldn't be confused with another recent World War II novel by Leon Uris called Mila 18. What? Anthony.
Catch-22?
Correct. In the movie of the same name, Rex Harrison played Pope Julius II, and the main character often argues with him as well as with the architect Donato Bramante. The movie adaptation of what book by Irving Stone? Hayden?
Oops. I was gonna say the Da Vinci Code before you say Irving Stone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stay the Da Vinci Code.
What book by Irving Stone, not Dan Brown, in one scene depicted Charlton Heston as Michelangelo having a vision of the creation of Adam?
I forgot the name of the book.
I don't know.
The Agony and the Ecstasy. The islets of Willis, Coringa, and Tregos are found there. What is this sea off the coast of Australia, named for its primary feature, the Great Barrier Reef? Anthony.
The Coral Sea?
Correct. The motion a football referee makes with his arms for a false start or illegal procedure would be a call for what violation in basketball? Ojas.
Traveling.
Correct. What is a function called if it is symmetric with respect to the x-axis, such as functions f of x equals x squared and, yes, Ojas?
Even function.
Yes. The earliest version of it was created by Edward Leon Scott in 1857 and could transcribe but could not play back. What is this invention that through history has had the names Victrola, Zonophone? Anthony.
Phonograph?
Yes. Now, can you imagine a phonograph that doesn't play back? I don't understand the point of that at all. In trilobites, this segment lies between the cephalon and the pygidium. What is this region? Aaron?
Thorax.
Correct. Thomas Aquinas numbered among its members, and 4 popes have come from this order, and so have 2 of the current cardinals in the college. What is this Catholic religious order? Aaron?
Jesuits?
No, I'm sorry. Sometimes called the Black Friars, named for their founder, a contemporary of St. Francis.
The Dominicans?
Opus Dei?
The Dominicans. You're all thinking Da Vinci Code. Calm down, gentlemen. This poem paraphrases the inscription on the base of a statue found in the Luxor. Yes, Aaron.
Ozymandias.
Right. In the movie Face Off, it names the 2 villainous brothers of the Troy family. Hayden?
Castor and Pollux?
Right. In 1943, American and Australian air forces attacked and destroyed a large convoy of the Japanese Navy during a battle in what sea, named for a German chancellor? Hayden?
Friedrichsee.
No.
The Bismarck Sea?
The Bismarck Sea?
The Bismarck Sea.
That exists?
Is there a Friedrich Sea? Then what are you talking to me about? John Elway called it an insult to college football and claimed Ojas.
The BCS.
No.
World Championship Series.
and claimed it had ruined his college career, even if the ball had not been returned for a touchdown. The referees may have awarded one anyway because of the Stanford ban. What names the November 1982 last-second kickoff return by Cal in the big game?
The play.
That's right. In the new design, a red-colored image of the torch from the Statue of Liberty is behind the seal of the Federal Reserve, and the words, "We the people," Brett.
$10 bill.
Right. In 2008, this city in northwest England will hold the title of European Capital of Culture. What is Great Britain's fifth largest city famous as being the home? Yes, Hayden.
Liverpool?
That's right. The right one receives deoxygenated blood from the superior and inferior vena cava, and the left one receives oxygenated Alex.
Ventricle?
No. And the left one receives oxygenated blood from the pulmonary veins. What are these collection chambers of the heart that pump blood to the ventricles?
Atrium.
Atrium.
That's right.
Atria.
It is called shufa in Chinese, shodo in Japanese, and soye in Korean, all meaning the way of writing. From Greek, Aaron.
Calligraphy.
Right. In the United States and Canada, it utilizes the 1900 megahertz radio band. Give the term or three-letter abbreviation for this band used by digital mobile. Otis.
Ham radio.
No. Used by digital mobile phones that is attached to Metro and Sprint.
PCS.
Right. This poem begins with a quotation from the 28th canto of Dante's Inferno. Brett.
The love song of J. Alfred Prufrock.
That's correct. And that signals the end of the round. And we show, oh, that was good for you. 110 for Monta Vista. And because of J. Alfred Prufrock, 120 for Bentley. Very close game. Let's see what happens when we return. Let's play the Extreme Lightning Round. Keep your hands on the buzzers, guys, and the point values are doubled. This word may describe a lasso made out of catgut mentioned in The Phantom of the Opera, or the valet of Daddy Warbucks in the musical Annie, who has powers of healing. What is this region in South Asia that spans India and Pakistan called the Land of the Five Rivers? Ojas.
Kashmir.
No.
Punjab.
That's right.
Yay.
Okay, I apologize in advance for my pronunciation here. Called the Gracious, his father was Crinan, Thane of Mormere, and his mother was Princess Bethok, and succeeded his grandfather Malcolm II as King of Scotland, the first to have done so via inheritance. Who was this king that Macbeth murdered? Brett.
Duncan.
Right. This term is commonly used to refer to the barrier between the passenger and engine compartments in a car. Sometimes called a border protection device, what also names a piece of hardware and or software which functions in a network computing environment. Yes, Otis.
A buffer.
No, to prevent malicious intrusion.
I think it's firewall.
Yeah, that sounds right. Firewall?
Yes. It was found to be genetically similar to the Primitivo grape in Italy, with which it has a common origin with a grape from Croatia. A ballot measure was recently proposed to make the fermented juice of what popular red-skinned grape California's official wine? Ojas.
Zinfandel.
That's correct. A daughter of Atlas who delayed Odysseus on the island Ogygia for 7 years. Brett.
Calypso.
Right. Its first car was the 92001, produced in the city of Trollhättan, and its aircraft division is currently focused. Hayden?
Saab?
Right. When he returned to England, he formed a coalition with radical Whig leader Charles Fox, who King George III despised, and thus kicked this man out of government at this first chance. Who was this politician and Prime Minister of England throughout the American Revolution? Anthony.
Lord North?
Right. About 95% of the 887 known to date were carved in a single quarry out of compressed volcanic ash at Rano Raraku. What are these monolithic statues? Brett.
The Moai.
That is correct. Their first label, fueled by ramen, produced Take This to Your Grave, which included the single Grand Theft Autumn. What pop punk band broke out with the song Sugar We're Going Down?
Fall
Yes.
Out Boy.
That's right. Provide the numbers in the fifth row of Pascal's triangle. Otis.
14641.
Correct. She was inspired by Petronella, A character in a story written by Giambattista Basile that tells a tale of a pregnant woman desiring some parsley from the garden of an ogress. Brett.
Rapunzel.
Right. Originally a settlement called Serdica, it became a significant metropolis during Roman and Byzantine times in the province of Dacia. What is this capital of Bulgaria that in 1376 was renamed to the Greek word for wisdom? Anthony.
Sophia?
Right. They are typically accompanied by a cloud of moisture at the stern of an aircraft due to the sudden drop in pressure and temperature. What is the audible component of a shockwave? Brett.
Sonic boom.
Right. Sir Thomas Fairfax was appointed its Captain General, and by 1645 it had 22,000 soldiers who were... Yes, Anthony.
Model Army?
I'm sorry?
The Model Army?
May I accept that? I need more.
The new Model Army?
That's right. A particle's position function is given by s equals 4t squared minus 6t plus 8. What is the velocity of this particle that when t equals 2? Otis.
10.
Correct. An apocryphal story tells how he died just before he was about to have the first alcoholic drink in his life. Who was this American Treasury agent famous for his efforts to enforce prohibition? Brett.
Ness.
That's correct. This Pulitzer-winning play tells of a weekend gathering at an estate in Mississippi where family members celebrate the birthday of Big Daddy. Brett.
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof.
That's right. That's the end of the game. Let's look at the score. 250 to 320. Bentley, you are definitely moving on. Monta Vista, you scored magnificently. You might end up being a wild card team because you're very good scorers and a great team. We look forward to seeing you again. And we will definitely see you in a few weeks when you are part of our Elite Eight, Bentley. Join us as we continue the play. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Oracle, and Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar.